Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then my name is Naya, and this video is basically going to be based on giving high school advice for freshmen and sophomores. And even if you're a junior and you need this advice, you feel like it help you, then you can go based off of this too. It's not for any grading specific, it's just going based off as somebody who just came into junior year. So I basically have like a couple topics, if my camera focuses, a couple topics that I'm going to be hitting off of. I have friends, relationships, hygiene, work, grades, being consistent, drama, and goals. So basically like 8 different things, and if there's anything else, I did find some stuff on Pinterest that I can go based off of too. If I haven't mentioned yet, then if y'all don't mind, like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure that you turn on your post notifications so you can get a notification anytime I post a video. And also I do post on TikTok too, so I will be putting my TikTok name in this video as well with my Instagram and any other social media that I do have. So let's go and get straight into the video. Okay, so like I said, my very first topic is going to be friends. Friends in high school is the last thing that you want to worry about, because at the end of the day, you're not going to see these people after high school. 9 times out of 10, a lot of these people, you might end up seeing maybe like 2 or 3. People are going to go on with their life and they're not even going to be worried about you. So I would say the whole thing with friend groups, do not try to get in friend groups, because sometimes things go down. You know, it's not going to always be everybody in the friend group being loyal to each other. They're going to be favorites. There's going to be people that don't like you. So just, you know, don't really focus on having friends. Now, it is always good to find somebody to have your back. I mean, would I consider finding friends? Of course, you know, meeting new people is something that can always benefit you. You know, make sure that you don't put your business out there to friends, no matter how close you are, because at the end of the day, things can go down. You never know. People change. The next topic I'm going to hit off of is relationships. Don't make it your main priority. Don't depend on having relationships. At the end of the day, God will send you somebody when he feel like it's your time. And if you don't end up getting into a relationship while you're in high school, it's fine. Like, it's okay. You always have college. You have afterlife. Some people don't end up finding relationships till like 30. Make sure when it comes to these relationships, it's okay to find love. Like, do not let that affect what you're doing in school. Don't let it affect how you're doing in school. Make sure you always put yourself first. Yeah, that's really it I gotta say when it comes to relationships. Okay, y'all, I had to change up my battery because for some reason my camera decides that it wants to start dying when I just charge the battery, but whatever. We're going to get into the next topic. The next subject that I want to hit on is going to be hygiene. Make sure y'all put on deodorant. Make sure you wash. It's more based off of how you put yourself out there to people. Your smell and the way that you carry yourself is the last thing you want people to sit there and get a bad impression off of, because it's like, okay, people know you as if you stink or something. They're not going to be around you. They're not going to use anything that you have. So make sure that y'all always, especially girls, always have you an emergency kit bag in your book bag, which basically is something that you carry to school, like when it has your pads, deodorant, perfume, lotion, all of those good type of things. Next, we're going to talk about work. In high school, as you know, you get farther and farther into high school, like, you know, sophomore and junior and senior year, your work is going to get harder. It might get to the point where it's like less work. Sometimes it might be more. Just make sure that y'all get work done whenever it's time to get it done. I understand nobody wants to go home and do extra work after you just spent 8 hours in school, or however long y'all stay in school, wherever you're watching this at. Some people get out at 2 o'clock, which I wish that was me. Just make sure you stay kept up on work. I understand, like I said, it gets hard, but at the end of the day, by the time you get ready to leave that schoolhouse, you know, for the summer, or if you're done with school, you're going to feel a whole lot better, because it's like, okay, I don't have anything to worry about. The next thing, I basically just got done talking about grades. That was another topic, but I technically already did that. The next thing we're going to talk about is being consistent. Same thing. Make sure you get your work turned in. When you keep a good mindset or a good motivation in your head to keep you going, I promise you it all pays off. So being consistent when it comes to school, it can really get you far, because you don't want to start off good and then end up doing bad. Sometimes you can't get yourself out of the hole you done dug. Like, you want to sit here and wait till the last minute to try to get your grades up. Now it's like, it's too late. So when it comes to being consistent with work and doing tests and all of that, you know, keeping up with whatever it is you have to do, make sure you stay consistent, okay? Because it will get you far. It really will. And I'm telling y'all that from experience. So another topic that I have for y'all is drama. I think I had one altercation in my 9th grade year. It all comes from friends. It all comes from putting out your business. It all comes from talking about people. I think it's a sin to rage bait people. Hey y'all, editing Naya here. Just in case if anybody was curious on what the Bible verse said, As y'all can see on the screen, Proverbs chapter 26 verse 18 through 19, it reads, like a maniac shooting flaming arrows of death is one who deceives their neighbor and says, I was only joking. So yeah, y'all, do not rage back people. Do not try to, lead people on when it comes to trying to provoke them to anger, because it's a sin, and sinning is not good. I understand people make mistakes, but that is something that you can't control. So yeah, anyways, enjoy the video. Bye, y'all. Don't let people think they can play with you. That's another thing. Do not let people feel like they can play with you, because if they feel like they can, they will. So just try to study yourself. Keep all your business to yourself. Do not put nobody in your business. I don't care. Boyfriend, girlfriend, best friend, cousin. Don't put people in your business, because they will put it out there and you could get embarrassed. So, okay, so another topic I'm going to hit on, which is almost close to the end, is goals. You should always have a goal every morning when you wake up for school, even if it's just getting there, getting work done, and going home. Always have something set, because at the end of the day, you don't want to be going to school for nothing. I mean, think about it. You're spending all of these years. You're spending 12 years in school, and then you don't even know what you want to do. So it's like, you did all that time for what? And if you want to go to college, it all starts going to school and finishing. So it's like, always set yourself a goal. Be kind. That is one thing on here. Be nice to people. Don't judge people, because it will not get you anywhere. For the girls, if you see a female in the hallway, in the classroom, it's noticeable that her administration is on, let her know. Let her know, because if it was you, then you would wish somebody would do it to you. Now, I've never been in a situation where it was like, you can tell, like I had a spot on my pants or anything, which thank God I haven't. It's better to, tell somebody before they get embarrassed by anybody else, because it can get worse. A female cannot see the back of her pants. Like, y'all know that. You cannot see the back of your pants. The only thing you can do is go to the bathroom and check. And by then, it could be too late. So, if you're a female and you see a female that, has a spot on her, let her know. It's nothing wrong to be kind to somebody and help them out. And, don't blurt it out where everybody can hear. Call her to the side and be like, hey, you have something on the back of your pants. You might need to go to the bathroom. If you need a pad, I got one for you. If she got to borrow your jacket, it never costs nothing to be kind to anybody. Popularity is not important. It's not nothing. I can understand that people know you for who you are, or know you from social media, then that's fine. But don't be out here trying to put yourself out there and do stuff to embarrass yourself just to get attention, because it's never going to gain you nothing. People are most likely going to be talking about you than to you. So, I mean, don't be out here trying to be a pick-me. Do not be out here trying to show out in front of these boys, especially if you're a female. And y'all boys, do not be out here trying to show off in front of these girls, because I promise you it's not going to gain you anything. Most of them going to sit there and blank stare at you, and then now you're just looking stupid. So, don't be out here trying to make some type of funny impression, or trying to, embarrass somebody because you feel like it, because then it's like, okay, boom, you're trying to embarrass somebody, and you just lost the whole friend. And you got no laughs for it. So it's like, okay, now what? And it's not like you gain nothing from that.
Girl, shut the fuck up. You thought you ate that? Bitch.
I wanted to give specific advice to different grade levels, but I mean, I just decided instead of doing that, just might as well put it all together. I'm a junior in high school, and so far my second week of being a junior in high school, and I can say it's not really that bad. I'm just trying to stay focused and make sure that I get my work done, because I have stuff that I want to do after high school, and I have dreams I want to accomplish, but it's like, how can you do that when you're giving up so easily? So I'm ready to get this year over with. I'm ready to go ahead and get senior year over with too. I really don't even care. Yeah, that's really basically it. I mean, just stay in school, do good in school, for the younger ones. Never give up. You're going to be there soon. And for the ones who already graduated, especially class of 2025, y'all did too much. Y'all did absolutely too much. Okay, we get that y'all graduated, cool. You want a round of applause, you get one, whatever. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and if you can, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the post notification bell, so anytime I post a video, y'all can watch it. And yeah, that's really all I got for y'all, so I'll catch y'all in another video.